So question is...
Nothing's an accident in sales, Ahmed.
Yeah. So JP, what does a company, a customer, what would they need to know before they start out their first PFAS sampling event?
Yeah, that is a great question, Mike. And it's a complex one because there are so many nuances to PFAS, right? I mean, we're talking about a class of thousands of different chemicals and different analytical methods. And so one of the things that Enthalpy does and does really well, I think, is work with our clients to establish an analytical program that is really catered to the needs. And so really it starts with the why. Why are we sampling? Are we sampling to satisfy regulatory compliance? Are we sampling because we're looking at some kind of internal project we just want to know? Are we looking at deploying some kind of treatment, right? These are all very different scenarios.
Scope definition.
Scope definition, that's exactly right. And so depending on the scope or the project size, we're going to have different tools that we can deploy to help with this, right? And that may be the type of analytical method we propose, right? The different types of samples that may need to be collected in terms of where they are collected. Are there field blanks? Are there duplicates? Are there equipment blanks? So I think what I would tell most folks that ask that question is, let us know exactly what you're looking to get out of this data, and we can help you define what you actually need, right?
Yeah. So like a partnership almost.
It is exactly a partnership. Mm-hmm. And on our end, I would say, and I'll brag a little bit on some of our team members, I think our project management team does especially well at this. So one thing that we do at Enthalpy is we assign a project manager for all of our clients, right? Somebody that can be a single point of contact and really understand what that scope is, and work with the client to make sure that we're providing the necessary containers, that things are going to the right place, and that when the report goes out, that we can make sure they understand exactly what they're looking at. We won't interpret the data, but we can make sure that if they have questions about what the sample data is versus maybe quality control data, that they understand how to read that report, if that makes sense.
So we do try to offer, direct access to our technical expertise, right? And we've got several SMEs that we can have available to talk through those things with our customers.
Absolutely. I mean, subject matter experts abound at Enthalpy, right? And so it doesn't stop at the project manager. I mean, we've been on plenty of calls where we bring in the operations manager to talk about how we're going to optimize or streamline an analytical process in the lab to manage especially tricky samples, right? I mean, there have been times where I've asked the lab directors to join calls to talk about challenging matrices. Maybe we're doing a project that requires research and development, and we need to get a little bit outside of the box. So, we have no problem pulling in the right technical experts to answer those questions for those clients.
Thanks, JP. And remember, the world of PFAS is forever changing. Stay tuned for the next episode.